The great white shark is an impressive beast, known throughout the world as one of the ocean's most amazing predators. There are very few people unfamiliar with the white shark's image or its identity. The white shark inhabits all of the world's larger oceans. They're often seen at the surface, but they have been recorded at depths of up to 3,900 feet and may dive deeper. Its diet consists of seals, sea lions, and larger pinnipeds. Fish, dolphins, small whales, and seabirds are also on its menu. Juveniles will consume fish. As the juveniles grow in size, their jaws become more powerful and suitable for larger prey, such as sea lions. The white shark is sexually dimorphic. What this means is there are visual differences between males and females. Males are typically smaller than females, maturing around 11 to 12 feet in length, while females mature around 14 to 15 feet. Males also possess visible external reproductive organs called claspers, located at the base of the pelvic fin. Fertilization is internal. There's so much that we don't know about the reproductive biology of the white shark. A large female caught near Taiwan was found to be carrying 14 pups. This, of course, is most regrettable. The loss of a reproductive female, especially a large one, is a big loss for the environment. White sharks mature slowly. Males have been reported to mature at 26 years of age, while females have reported to produce their first litter at the age of 33. And we must take into account, if they're slow to reproduce and they're slow to mature, they are vulnerable. With the existence of these variables, their future is unsure. The 1975 film classic Jaws did no favors for shark conservation. The film depicts a man-eating shark villain that terrorizes a summer resort town. Everyone's seen Jaws, am I right? Whenever the shark villain is about to appear, it's accompanied by his hunting, prowling theme music that was brilliantly composed with one intended effect. It was designed to thrill us and bring us to the end of our seats, and you know what? It did. As the film was successful, it went viral and became the highest-grossing movie of all time until Star Wars. This thrilling feeling, this hype, has lasted decades and still exists today. Public perception towards sharks seems to be improving. This is one end of a broad spectrum. The other is continued hysteria. Galeophobia is the irrational fear of sharks. Those suffering experience anxiety and may feel unsafe at the beach or on a boat. Again, Hollywood movies may shape the minds of those uninformed, perhaps leaving behind a lingering residual negative effect from storylines intended to thrill. Most other sharks are ectothermic or cold-blooded like reptiles, meaning that their body does not maintain a constant body temperature but instead is dependent upon the environment. The white shark and other representatives of Lamnidae are endothermic predators. This means that they produce their body heat from within and they are able to keep their body temperature well above that of their environment. This adaptation allows them to hunt more efficiently and digest prey items more efficiently. Since the white shark is able to regulate its body temperature, this adaptation allows them to tolerate cooler temperatures, and they are able to extend their range to a broader habitat into deeper areas of the ocean as well as more northerly regions. In the harsh ocean environment, the struggle to survive is real. The great white does not want to be injured attacking its prey, pinnipeds, which will bite to defend themselves. As the white shark hunts, its warm blood allows it to explode into action and strike with swiftness, maximizing its chances for success in the hunt while minimizing risk of injury. Warmed blood pumped around the brain would seemingly give them an advantage in alertness. The brain power gives the shark an advantage, allowing them to react and make quick choices, chasing down agile prey. Heat is generated with their muscles and maintained in a complex network of veins and arteries along the shark's flanks. Lying close together, these veins and arteries exchange gases and heat between the vessel walls in a countercurrent motion of the ret mirabile. Ret mirabile is Latin for wonderful net, and from here warm blood is pumped to the shark's brain. The great white's coloration is interesting to note. The grayish dorsum hides the shark cruising at depths below. Their white underside works to conceal them from above. The jagged line running along their flanks distorts the shark's outline and could make them confusing for animals to follow in the dappled light. The white shark, like most other animals, has different regional names used by locals to identify it within that region. It's known as the great white shark, white pointer, and even white death in some regions. Such names commonly used may create confusion when referencing a specific species. Scientists utilize a naming system called binomial nomenclature to identify and describe a specific species internationally. When an organism is described, it is given a two-part name that is referred to as a scientific or Latin name. The first name is the genus, the second, the species, and it specifically identifies a population or race of like individuals. Carcharodon carcharias is the scientific name of the white shark. If you say Carcharodon carcharias to reference a white shark to another scientist who speaks a different language, they would know which species you are referencing if they deal with sharks. This two-part naming system exists for all described organisms. The organisms are grouped or classified accordingly together or separately based on their similarities or differences to each other. Here's the rundown on the classification for the great white shark. Thank you for taking the time to learn about white sharks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're like me, your fascination draws you to them whenever you see anything about them on social media. Please subscribe to Undersea Theater and watch the next video coming soon. Thank you.